Hello friends, and welcome back. So it's been a hot long time and I'm gonna run through it really fast. My daughter is coming over today, so I'm gonna try to shoot this video so she can help me learn this editing system so that I can be more consistent on YouTube. So if you're new here, my name is Michelle and we are Serenity Mountain Farm, and I'm just going to show you what we've been up to here lately. So I'm going to flip you around and we're going to get started and go through this really fast. If you hear a tractor, that is my husband down at the goat barn, and I'll go through that in just a minute. So I'm going to flip you around. So this right here was an existing barn when we moved here. What we are doing is we're trying to contemplate on making this my husband's wood shop, which we're gutting the whole barn. As you see, the electricity is still on up here. We're trying to figure out if we're going to make this his wood shop or we are going to turn it into my summer kitchen, because eventually these raised beds from the steps over there all through here, this will be our patio area. We're cementing it in for a patio area, and then over there, right there and up, is going to be our underground root cellar. So I'm trying to figure all this out, but in the meantime, we have figured out that quail, during this, you know what, that's going around, quail eggs are not selling here. So I sold all of my quail. We took this apart for one of the mowers to stay up here under the shed. All of this metal and all is going to go right here. So my husband has been taking down trees. Our big project for 2021 is to get him a 30 by 30 shop built. That's our major project here in 2021. We like one more project of mine that we are going to finish from last year. Because of the rain and all, we weren't able to finish it, and I will show you that in just a minute. This is what the wind has done to our tarp, but no worries, we've got more. That's our meat bird tractor. So yeah, we've got that going. We finished up the wood shed, and that's just storage under it and our wood. We have wood that needs to be split. And we already have wood for this winter stacked. It's here and all the way down 3 rows back. So that's what we're working through right now. So we did get some wood done. We only have a wood heater. We try not to use our heat pump here. We try to solely use wood heat. So I got my seed starting greenhouse from Harbor Freight in a permanent spot this go around. We moved this blueberry plant over because my husband's gonna make this a driveway for his shop. And the big major thing, we took out the top garden bed, and I have all of my garden beds redone because they were falling in. So this is the kitchen garden, because my kitchen door is right there beyond that blue tarp. That's my husband coming up from the goat thing. But so this is my kitchen garden. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds, and then 1, a walkway, and then 1. And this whole one is my asparagus bed, a walkway, and another. So this whole thing is my upper kitchen garden right here. And then if you come on down, that's my kitchen door. So here's the steps. This is going to turn into the root cellar underground. That is going to be the patio area. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, is if I'm going to keep this as my summer kitchen or let him turn it into his wood shop. But we'll see. That's on down the road. That's like our 5-year plan, because his shop has to get done in 2021. So moving on, we ended up taking up our grapes this year because they did not bear for us. So we trimmed back all of our scuppernongs and muscadimes. We trimmed those back already. And down this row we have raspberries and thornless blackberries going down this road. Not road, row. So that's what we have going down this row now. So we took up all of our peach trees this year. I'll get to that. There were 3 down on this end. So we just have an apple tree, and we took up all of our peach trees. They're down there. They're down there. That big white ash oak tree is what fell during the storm, the ice storm. Yeah, our peach trees are down there. We had I think the ag department said it was a boll weevil problem in all of them. So we took the 3 up right here. And then we had 8 going up the driveway. And we took all of those up. And he suggested we not plant anything over there because it never dries out, it never gets sun, and it's so wet. So now we just have our fig tree, our pear tree, our blueberries, raspberries, scuppernongs, muscadimes, and apple tree. And I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do. That's a hibiscus bush, and then I have 2 butterfly bushes. But so we have the post in, and if you've been following me, you guys know I had goats, and I got under this whole big thing of I just didn't want to farm anymore. I got overwhelmed. I was trying to do way too much, way too fast, and I sold everything. I sold all of my chickens, I sold our plucker, I sold a big batch of meat birds, I sold our goats, and then this virus hit and it changed my mind totally back around. My thought was, I'm tired. I went way too fast on everything and I burnt myself out. So I ended up selling it all, kicking myself in the rumpus, and now we're starting over. And I'm just saying, we're revamping and redoing. So I learned our mistakes the last time. I learned that this goat fence was tied in with a chicken coop wiring, and the goats could push it in and hop up and over, and I didn't want that. So now that we're redoing, so we have our post in for the goat fencing. We're not doing the goat fencing right now until we get the goat barn finished and the milk parlor, because of having to drive the tractor in and out with supplies. And I hope you can hear me okay because the wind is blowing this morning. But I wanted to get this video up because it's been a while, let you guys know what we've been up to. So the goat barn, if you notice, last year when I had goats, it was just a chain link fence because it's so hot here in Georgia. This year, we're ready for the door, we're ready for the front. Right now, it's just housing everything because this is gonna be my milk parlor. But when we measured for a milk stand, it's too cold to pour concrete this morning, so we're gonna extend it on out. And then the back is going to be extended on out as well. So I can have a little bit more room here. That doesn't matter. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna put a clock and boards and my calendar all up here. But we did get our chicken run done, and it's all netted in on the top, and we extended it out on father because I have 38 wonderful ladies right now that I am raising and 2 roosters. So yes, so everybody is safe from hawks around here, and they are, let's see, I got them October 12th, so they're almost 3 months old, and I have just a mixture. Yeah, I have cuckoo Marans, I got Easter eggers, I I don't even know what those gray ones are called. I have Welsumers, I have Wyandottes, I have Rhode Island Reds, I got Buffs, I don't remember what all I got, but I did get one surprise from Murray McMurray. I don't know what that rooster is right there, but he is pretty and he is the sweetest thing ever. That gray one right there. And there's another rooster. That was my surprise rooster. But they're funny. So I'm glad to have them back. The last project I will show you for the day is, as you guys know, I had my lower garden down here last year. We took it up and we moved them around. I got my buckets cut because I'm going to plant in these buckets this year as well. I want to be at least 75 to 80% on what we eat this year. So I got holes in these buckets. I'm trying to place them around. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them and fill them yet. So my lower garden was all through there last year. We moved it this year because I had invested with one of my friends a high tunnel, caterpillar tunnel. I don't know what anybody calls it, but I moved my lower gardens. They're ready to be planted in. We've amended them. I'm just letting them rest this winter. So I moved all of my outside garden, my lower garden, I should say, down and just in a straight line for easy mowing around. And then this is my onions and garlic that I need to mulch and cover again, but it is doing great. This is stinging nettle. I chopped it back, and then these are empty and amended and ready to be planted in. So I'm gonna plant in my pots this year, so that's a big goal. And this baby right here I got up and I'm super excited about is my high tunnel, caterpillar tunnel. I don't know what you would call it, but I'm super stoked about it. And we were so busy, we got someone to build us some cedar beds. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 8 cedar beds in here. And right now it's 45 degrees in here. I'm not growing anything in here right now. We've just got everything ready and ready to go when it is time. I opted not to grow anything this year for fall and winter because we have so many projects we're trying to get done. But these are my cedar beds. So I have 8 of them. And then my husband built me this one in the back. And these are vertical gardens. That's my strawberries. I brought them in for the winter in here to see how they would do. This is my first time transferring them over. And they're looking great in here. So I'll leave them in here, and then when it comes time to plant. But yeah, I'm loving it. So that was my huge major thing that I was super excited to get finished and get done, and we got it done, thank goodness. But on the downside, I'll say, now that I have it, the challenge will be learning to grow with it, because I've never growed inside a high tunnel, and I wished I would have gotten a longer one. So that's probably about it on the project realm. I have one quail cage left to sell, but that's about it. We're just moving forward with projects. We were gonna pour concrete this morning. Our water is frozen in the water pipe, so my husband is up there now that he's dug that trench out. Now he's up there plan where his shop is gonna go. So that's his downtime. If there's downtime down here where we can't do anything on the goat and milk parlor, he works on the pad for his shop. So anyway, I will stop rambling now, and yeah, that's about it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and God bless, and I will see you on the next video.